All right, well, it's July 9th. We've fallen behind the ball this year on getting out. Usually we get our cameras out, you know, May, June. But with family vacations and work, man, it's just really been tough. But it's a beautiful day today. We're at southeastern Boone County. We're one of our properties. So we're gonna walk back, same area we killed Hightower last year, and see what kind of antler growth we got back there, deer population. So there's a potential we may lose this property to development the next year or two, so we're really going to try and take advantage of what it has to offer us. So we're going to enjoy the weather and get back there and have some fun. All right, this is my ridgetop stand. This is where I get a majority of my deer. Big travel corridor back to the bedding area. Got feed on both sides, corn, standing corn on all three sides. So it's a dream come true for the hunter. So we moved this stand a year or so ago, and once we did that, it was spot on. So can't wait to get in this stand this year. All right, we finished putting out that mineral site up top on the ridge, and we put one travel camera down here just to kind of get the deer that are moving along the field edges this time of year. When the corn grows up, they really run those field edges. They feel nice and secure, and they can get where they need to go with least resistance. So we put our stuff where it's easy accessible. We can get in, get out real quick. We don't want to booger up the place. So we're gonna scoot out of here and go hit a couple of Clint spots, and we're done for the day.
All right, everyone, we finished up Ryan's spot in southeastern Boone County. Now we're up northern Boone County to one of my spots. This spot is probably one of my favorite areas. It's right on Sugar Creek. It's loaded with deer, and every year we get a lot of trail cam photos. Now, I didn't harvest a deer here last year. The deer I was after was Mac Daddy. He ended up getting killed by someone else, and we ended up finding him later after season was over when we were looking for sheds. So kind of sad about that, but we know he was an old deer, so his offspring are definitely in the area. So we're gonna get back here, put out some mineral, put out some feed and some cameras, and see what we got moving through the area.
Struggling.
All right, we're ready. This is what deer do to cropland. This is why it's good for us to have good relationships with our farmers. Farmers that know the importance of quality deer management, which is what me and Ryan try to do with Sworn Outdoors. And as you can see, this is like this every year. And I actually was telling Ryan as we were walking up that every year where I cross to go to my stand, these deer beat this corn to death, and sure enough, it's like this every year. And this is just one of many spots on this property where they beat the corn down like this. So it's almost like a tsunami came through, but it's deer. So it's pretty cool, pretty impressive. We're gonna keep moving, this pack's heavy. So hopefully we'll get some good pictures here, and seen some really good bucks. In fact, the biggest buck I've ever killed was on this property. So we know they're here. Hopefully get some good pictures. This one's really easily accessible. You can get back here without making a lot of noise and stirring everything up. So we'll see.